Alright, today you will need a G size needle, a 4.25 millimeter, pair of scissors, and your yarn needle. And obviously your yarn of choice. Now I'm using a 4-ply today, and we're just going to do this little doohickey here. We're going to be making a Coke can cozy. Okay, this is a very simple project, good for beginners, and this is, I'm using Pepsi, so we're just going to, this is a typical Coke can size, and we are going to make a cozy for it. So first we're going to chain 3, and then you're going to go back in the first stitch and pull through both. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here so we can see this. Now we're going to work 3 chains, and then you're going to loop under and go in that hole in the middle of those 3. There we go. Find the center, and you're going to work 12 double crochets. So you're going to loop under, go through the hole, grab your yarn, pull through, grab your yarn, pull through 2, grab your yarn, pull through 2, loop under, go through the hole, grab your yarn, pull through, grab your yarn, pull through 2, grab your yarn, pull through 2. Now the first chain is your first stitch, so we've got 4. Whoops, that last one did not make the center. There's the center. You gotta make sure you go in the center, not in the stitch. So we've got 3, this is number 4. We're gonna make it to 12. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I'm going to recount that, make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And see, you've got your little Pac-Man right there. You know, you've got that when you have your circle. And then we're going to go into this top stitch, top of the stitch there, the top chain, pull through and bring it together. And you've got your little circle. Now we're going to chain 3 one more time, and we're going to go in that same one. We're going to do 2 in each stitch on this round. Okay, so then you go in the very next one right here, and you go through both threads. Whoops, gotta grab it first. We are doing doubles here, and you want 2 in each stitch. So just keep going all the way around until you have 24 stitches. It's just like the beginning of a hat. If you see that dot on my hand, that is a wasp sting, red wasp. And it is over 4 months old. It does not hurt, but it is a knot under my skin still. And it is so weird. I've never been stung before that I remember. and I've never heard of anyone's sting lasting that long on the surface. So it doesn't bother me. It's just there. Okay, we're going to keep going around in this circle. You got 2 stitches per. And see, when you get there, you can see you've got 2. You can see the 2 stitches. So you can double check yourself. You definitely want to double check if you haven't done this very many times, and you want to kind of double check as you go. Because even after you've done it 1,000 times, you can still make a mistake. And this is our 24. You've got your little Pac-Man mouth there. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and go on the very top and pull through. Now, this is the circle that you're going to work with. It's a little bit right on the edge of the can, as you can see. It fits right there. So you want it to be snug. You don't want it to be loose, but you want it to be loose enough it can go over. So that's what you're working with. You're going to stop there, and you're going to start doing 1 stitch up. So you are going to go 3 chains, and then you're going to do 1 stitch per stitch. Okay? So we're not going to do any more doubles. We're not going to do 2 and then 1. We're going to do 1 all the way around. So that will bring it together and make it start going up. I'll show you how this makes a little cozy here in a minute. After we get this first row, we'll set our drink in it. Almost to the end here. And that should be, actually we're going to leave this last one. You see how you've got 1 stitch left here? We're going to cinch it in by doing this. That's decreasing by 1. Now we're going to do that just to see how this is going to fit right now. Okay? Because you don't want it to be too loose. And I think that's going to be just perfect because it fits over the top or the bottom. I'm just doing the top because it's convenient to record with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go around. We're going to do 3 chains. Now you won't decrease again, okay? You're going to go into every stitch 1 time with the double. And you're going to do several rows. And what I'm going to do is have you pause the video here, and I will come back when I have it a pretty good height, and I'll show you from there. And I did want to show you it's a little easier to work in the rounds this small instead of having it right side out and working this way. To go ahead, see, I'm already twisting it up. I don't know, it's just a little awkward for me to hold it this direction. So I flip it this way and it makes it a little less awkward to work on. So I just wanted to show you that little trick. Okay. Okay, I did want to show you that on that very first one we skipped this one and went ahead and pulled it together, but on every other row you're going to go ahead and you're going to go into this last stitch before you close that row up, and then you go close your row. Okay, I just wanted to remind you that every single row after the first one you're going to close up with that last stitch. Okay, here we are at the 7th row up. We've got one, you can see these rows pretty well. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, because a double crochet is about the length of your finger's width. Okay, so you've got 7 rows here. You can see the separations. And what I'm going to do on this very last row, since this is a very loose double crochet, is we're going to go ahead and skip that last stitch again. So if you've worked all the way up to row 7, go ahead and skip that last stitch and you cinch it in, and it just gives it a little bit of tightness at the top that's not there. Okay, now if you really want to make a tighter row at the top, you can also chain 1, which I'm going to go ahead and do. We're going to chain 1 and we're going to skip this very first stitch and go to the next one and do a single. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because this is a little tighter and it'll help it stay on the can better. And then we're going to go 11, and then we're going to skip one more after stitch 11. Okay, and there's 12, 13, 14. And we're just going to finish out to the end. 17, 18, 19, and then you're on 20. So we're going to go right in here at the bottom of that, your last single, and then go to the top of this stitch and pull it together. Now we're going to pull that out and we're going to test that on our can. I'm going to pull back here just a little bit. And the easiest way to put your can cozy on is to put it upside down and slide it on. Now that tightness right there around the top is just right because it just holds it right on. Now honestly, this is a tall can, so if you have a shorter can, you would probably want to go one less row of double crochet, because you don't want, your drink getting on it every time you take a sip. So there you go. Let's close this off, and we have a beautiful little cozy. Let me get my scissors and you cut this off, and you can pull it right through there. I cut it a little long, didn't I? That's fine. And then you take your yarn needle and you sew in your threads. Now this is a very basic can cozy. Very basic, very simple project. It works up in not very much time at all. You can go down to here and just start flipping through there. You can do this however much you want. Let's go up through here and start going across. You just don't want it to come out. That is plenty. There we go. And then we're going to go into this here and do the one off the bottom. It's still wrong side out. And technically there's not a right or wrong side. It's just the way I prefer it to be is this is the outside or the wrong side. Not that it has to be that way. It's kind of whichever side you prefer as the right side, because they look so similar. And then you pull that. And I did not make a set of these this time. And we're going to flip it right side out. And the good thing about this is it's washable, dryable. You can throw it in with your dish towels, pot holders, whatever you do, and just throw it in your laundry. And you have a cute little can cozy. Thanks for watching, and if you would like, subscribe and comment, that would help my channel grow. And I appreciate all of you folks watching and following along with these videos and crocheting with me. And I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.